Hello everyone, Squee here, and welcome back to episode 2 of week 4 of Dragonball Z League. As always, I'm joined by Piff and my special guest, Dino, Mr. RhymeStyles.
Yeah.
I'm here too. Yay.
Yeah, whoa. And we're going straight back into it. Match 3, we've got the Valkyries versus the Gohans. It's always fun when these two teams meet. You've got well, except I don't think Fidel's in this week.
Is Arale?
Rayleigh's in. Oh yeah, the Demon Child is in.
She's one of my favorites.
She is. She won't stop smiling. It's kind of creepy.
Yep.
And of course you've got them facing off against the Gohans, which is basically all of the Gohans except Grandpa Gohan. But we got Bojack Gohan in there, so that's good. It's, I don't know, it's always fun when these two teams meet up. Usually it's more fun when you see Sayer Man versus Videl, but I don't think we'll get that this week. Tis okay, though. The Valkyries doing pretty well. I believe they're at 2-1. The Gohans, I believe, are at 1-2, so they do need to start doing some catch-up. But the Vals are a tough team to beat. I don't know. I really have no idea which direction this would go. Your thoughts?
It's a good one. I want to be on Team Gohan's side, but Arale is just... I just remember how beastly she was.
She is. She is incredibly
beastly. And also from
beastly.
what I remember, Android 18 is really good in Tenkaichi 3.
She is when she's pissed off. There have been weeks, like for example, last week, Valentine's Day, apparently she was really upset she couldn't spend the day with Krillin, and she pretty much annihilated half a team, so... It just kind of depends. She has her good days and her bad days. Fasha, though. Fasha is a beast when it comes to melee.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just have to see, though. But on the other hand, you've got Bojack, who is very, very scary when he transforms. You've got Team Gohan with one of the best ultimates in the game. So
oh, wait, it's Future Gohan, too. I didn't even realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Future Gohan.
I'm Team Gohan.
You're going with Team Gohan. You think they've got this?
Team Gohan got this.
Well, let's find out.
What about everybody else in the chat? Team Gohan or the Valkyries? Comment. See what people are going to side with.
Actually, that would be an interesting thing to find out because they're both very, very popular teams. Fighting on Mount Piazu. And I think this is the home map of the Gohans. An interesting map, very cinematic. Oh, turn music down.
Again, this music just adds on so much to these fights.
It does. The music in the base game just never was that good. It just, I mean, they had 1 or 2 tracks that were kind of cool, but that was one of the problems with Dragon Ball Z games back then is that, you know, great mechanics, but the game music was just awful. So, we added our own, made it twice the epic. And Bojack with the slow motion hammer slam.
That was a lot of Team Gohans.
That was just cinematic right
in the
there.
Chat.
Oh, really? You think Team Gohan? They're going for Team Gohan?
A lot of people are seeing Team Gohan.
Well, I
haven't
don't
seen any Valkyrie. Does nobody want Valkyrie?
Oh, ouch! 18 struggling. She's at max power though. She could unleash a sadistic 18, one of the better ultimates in the game as far as cinematics wise. Average damage, but it's just brutal to watch.
Did I hear a trap shooter?
You did not hear a trap shooter. That was not a trap shooter.
Yeah, because the chat is blowing up with trap shooter. It's over. It's just blowing up.
One thing you have to understand, Dino, is that trap shooter is such a amazing move that when you get hit by trap shooter, Piff believes, and the chat has started to follow this, that the match is already over. That there's just no coming back from the 2,500 or points or so of damage that you receive from a trap shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Android 18 charging up underwater. She don't give no Fs. And Bojack doesn't either. 18 needs to unleash an ultimate or tag or do something here. She's getting destroyed by Bojack.
He's going to win. He's going to win it. Then again, every time I've tried to call it, I was always wrong.
Not always. A sadistic 18. Wait.
Oh!
Oh my god, she gets taken down by a trap shooter.
She's rage quit. I'm out.
She knows. She knows she took a trap shooter full to the face. She needs a time to relax. And we've got Trunks in here. Some people might argue that Trunks doesn't fit on the Valkyries. I think Vegeta would disagree.
Alright, she got ruled out by the ambulance. She didn't get patched up. Jeez.
And Bojack, a really strong start for the Gohans now. I think he was a fantastic pickup as the Gohan's free agent. I mean, they already had a strong team, but you throw Bojack in there. Honestly, I think this is one of the biggest blunders of the offseason was Team Muscle giving up Bojack so that the Gohans could pick him up. They decided to get rid of Bojack and take Nappa. And while Nappa's been powerful this season, he has not been anything near what Bojack's been. Another trap shooter for 2,500 points of damage, and Bojack going to work on Trunks now. I don't know. I mean, the Gohan's obviously starting off with an early advantage, but you've still got a Rayleigh. You've got Pan in there.
Once she jumps in, she's gonna just change up everything.
Yeah, and you've got Fasha
Wait,
too.
You don't look at Aurelia and think, she's no threat.
Yeah, I do. She just creeps me out so much. In the best way. Oh, you don't have Fasha actually. Fasha's not in this week. It's Trunks, 18, Pan, and Aurelia. Oh, wow. It's one thing I love about Bojack. Him and Broly, their melee attacks just make you cringe.
Yeah.
Grand Smasher, burning attack, connects before Grand Smasher does. Trunks with a nice hit. Can he take Bojack out, though, before he tags? If he even cares about that kind of thing. Pumping up. Both of them charging underwater. Look at that pathetic charge rate for Bojack, though, and never mind. Bojack is down.
Surprisingly.
I would say this is an even match right now. While the Gohans might have a bit more health, the Valkyries have an extra player. And as we've seen when it comes to tagging, that extra player can make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you saw what Vegeta and King Vegeta did with some tag combinations.
Yeah.
Father Son Kamehameha connects, and this is it for Trunks. Trunks is out. One of the best ultimates in the game.
One of the best looking ultimates in any Dragon Ball game in general.
No, not just best looking, but it's one of the hardest to dodge, does amazing damage. It's just a brutal ultimate.
Yeah. It's unblockable in case people don't know why it's so powerful.
It's unblockable, it's almost undodgeable. Teams have tried to dodge it and get stuck in the cutscene anyway, so it is a very, very powerful ultimate. Your best technique against Team Gohan is just to not give him a chance to go max power.
See, Team Gohan in Tenkaichi 3 is why I have such high standards for Team Gohan in any Dragon Ball game. And I think the last time he was this good was in Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, I agree. He hasn't been as good in... I haven't played too many of the Raging Blasts, but in Battle of the Gods, or Battle Z or whatnot, and Infinite World...
He wasn't that well good. I think after Burst Limit, he was okay, but any Dragon Ball game after that, they just stopped trying.
They nerfed him. They saw how powerful he was. He had his day in the sun.
Especially in Xenoverse. And Xenoverse is probably like one of the worst characters.
You know, it's kind of funny because it's gotten to the point where Teen Gohan's become weaker and adult Gohan's gotten stronger, and we all know that's not true.
Yeah.
Think about any man that wears a tracksuit. And Pan coming in.
Pan can do something.
She's behind Gohan. A really great spot for her to be. Gill Missile. No, wait.
Oh!
Connects!
Connected.
Connects him out of the Kamehameha. Wow. That was by the skin of her teeth. Gill Missile's gonna hit. 9,000 points of damage right there. Nicely done, Pan.
Actually, she has what it takes to probably take him out.
She has. If she keeps spamming the B2s, yes. I don't think she's gonna win if she tries to stick into it with melee.
Oh, nice.
Nice dodge by Teen Gohan. Trying to get her to back up, trying to get some distance. And Pan trying to get in close. She's got the energy to spam some B2s. I don't know if she's going to try and win this through melee or if she's just trying to get close so her B2s have a better chance of connecting. But it looks like she's trying to just beat it out of him. And doing a damn good job. This is the second time she's gotten right behind him. It's really hard. Yeah, Saiyan Soul. I was going to say, it's really hard for characters to counter when you're right behind them.
Right.
Super Kamehameha! She eats it! And he tags. Ouch. Nice combo from Teen Gohan. And
It's
Pan,
his daughter abuse.
Pan's reeling. I don't think she even knows where she is right now. I don't think she's even locked on to Gohan. Oh, she is. And Ultimate Gohan, the man who is so powerful, he no longer needs Super Saiyan.
Oh,
Another Gill
missile
missile.
connected though.
Not her strongest B2, but it's got a great connection rate. And honestly, I'll take consistency over damage any day.
Right.
I'll take a B2 that does 5,000 damage and hits 50% of the time over a B2 that does 10,000 damage and hits 10% of the time any day of the week. And wow, I'm impressed with her melee this week. She's been doing really good work with the fisticuffs. Ultimate Gohan, on the other hand, though, he needs to step it up. He's not doing much of anything.
He's way too chill about this.
He is.
I mean, it is his daughter, but still, you gotta lose a fight here, bruh.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna lose it for your team. You're gonna be very, very disappointed when this week ends and you've got an extra number in that loss column. And it looks like he might do it. This should be the end of Pan, and it is with a gut punch. Oh.
Oh my gosh. Child services. Someone called child services.
Brutal. And in comes a Rayleigh. And it's all up to a Rayleigh. This is not good for the Vals. Wild Sensei from Ultimate Gohan.
If anybody would be the last character that could actually take it back for the team, it's going to be Rayleigh.
Agreed. Yep. Absolutely agreed. She still could use her ultimate. A free rock throw dodged by Ultimate Gohan, though. High-speed clash. Rayleigh wins the high-speed clash. Woohoo! Connects!
Oh!
Oh my god!
See?
Well,
really, she's not someone to be ignored.
As Piff was saying, if she can take down Team Gohan without eating an ultimate, and it's her versus Saiyaman, I'm placing bets on a Rayleigh. But really, it comes down to how much damage Team Gohan can do before he goes down.
I think Gohan's gonna bust out an ultimate in a second.
Oh, another woohoo, and he's down.
Or he's just gonna eat a rock too. There's that.
God.
That rock does like 10,000 damage.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
She's built for supers. For obvious reason. We have an even fight here for the most part. Saiyaman's got an extra block of health, but he's taking on a Rayleigh.
Let's see what the chat thinks. Saiyaman or Rayleigh? Comment right now. Go.
Saiyaman, you gotta be careful though. His most deadly technique, the Nut Punch, is not really effective against Rayleigh. Nice dodging on both sides. Saiyaman about to run out of max power here, and he's out.
Rayleigh's about to even out the field.
It's true. She's got to start throwing some B2s though. She's losing too much health. She's hemorrhaging health. No.
If it was any other Gohan, it'll be pretty one-sided. But I feel like because it's Great Saiyaman, she has a good chance. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
No, she still does. She's only a bar behind. If she uses something like Nacha or one of her B1s for healing, this could turn around very, very quickly. Saiyaman at max power, though. An ultimate could finish this. Justice Slash connects! Not an ultimate, though. Still, brutal. And he's got so much health now, I think it's going to be really hard for Rayleigh to catch up. Unless she can do a B1 heal. Unless she can do anything. Look at this!
Nope. That's game.
Saiyaman just coming straight for the win. Wow. Well, you called it, sir. The Gohans with a close victory.
I'm actually surprised. Honestly, towards the end, I thought they were going to lose.
Yeah.
No. See, Trap Shooter wins every time.
Yeah. You see what I deal with? And the sad part is, I'm not sure I don't believe him. But anyway, on to match 4. We've got the Earth Defenders versus the Blades. For those of you unfamiliar, the Earth Defenders, you could also call them the Z Fighters, but they are the team of Dragon Ball heroes that have defended Earth at one time or another, versus the Blades, which is a team of people who have swords or some blade of some kind. So, pretty much cut and dry. The Blades, though, have been struggling a lot this season.
I watched that last time. I remember that. But you know what? I have faith because both Janemba and Tapion are amongst my favorite characters in Tenkaichi. Well, and I think they're going to pull out the victory in this fight.
Well, and last week, I mean, they were amazing. John Nimber himself almost took out a team. So that might have been the turnaround. We might see them continue to progress. However, Earth Defenders should never be taken too lightly. You've got Mid Goku in there with his brutal ultimates. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Like,
Let's see what the chat thinks. Which team are you guys siding with? The Blades or the Defenders?
Yeah, honestly, if I had to go, I would say I'm gonna say Earth Defenders, unless unless Blades fought like they did last week. If they fight like they did last week, I'm not sure anyone could take them on. But at the moment, I'm gonna say Earth Defenders. They're a very solid team.
You know what? I really want Tapion to come back in a future game. Because I think, isn't Tenkaichi 3 the only game that had Tapion in it?
I think so. It's the only one I can remember. And he's such a great character too. I mean, I like his movie. I love his character. I love his movesets in this game.
Yeah.
His hero flute is just pure trolling.
Yeah, I used to super troll with that flute.
Though I think one of the best moments in the league I've ever seen though is him trying to do a hero flute and Master Roshi giving no Fs. I think he had false courage on. He just walked through Hero Flute and just grabbed him. I'm like, well then. Huh.
The chat looks to be split in the middle between the Blades and Earth Defenders. That's interesting.
Not surprising. Both these teams can be very powerful. I honestly have no idea who's going to win. I know I chose Earth Defenders as the win, but I mean, that's tenuous at best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're starting
the Earth Defenders do have the one true god of destruction, Yamcha, on their team, so
it is
there's
true.
that.
And they're starting with Tien. That's a strange move. They usually use Tien as a closer. Tien with a good defensive build is a great closer. He really knows how to stick in there and just, toe the line. But as an opener, I can see the potential here. The problem with Tien is that his ultimate, it can be devastating, but the AI never uses it properly, so they have to kind of shy away from it, making it just too dangerous to use. So generally, he's better off as a melee fighter or a defensive build. Trunks, on the other hand, going max power, could do an ultimate here and finish Tien off. He's really taking it to Tien.
This is easily one of my favorite Trunks' small games.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I feel like my standard is so high for certain characters. Future Trunks is one, Teen Gohan is one. And ironically, there's a lot of characters that are really bad in the past, like Raditz, for example, who's really good in the future game. So it's like, I feel like the developers just kind of did a 180 in terms of like which characters are good, which are bad.
I'm kind of the same way. Like, for example, I was always disappointed with Piccolo, late Piccolo in this game.
Yeah.
Mainly because his ultimate, whether it's by the computer or by a player, it's just pathetic. I mean,
Chaozu.
His ultimate used to be so cool. The light grenade, the Hellzone grenade in like Tenkaichi 2 was amazing. So hard to dodge, did so much damage. And then they did it in Tenkaichi 3. They nerfed it to make it almost impossible to connect with.
Yeah.
Chaozu, another great character for this team. The Earth Defenders are a fun story because they started off as not a strong team. And as time progressed, they got stronger and stronger as they learned the ins and outs of their characters. Chaozu is a perfect example. Not a very strong character in and of his own, but when you find his niche, when you find the builds that work for him, he is dangerous. Though Trunks...
I'm kind of sad that they stopped using Chaozu as a character.
Yeah, I know.
Games.
Well, I'm just kind of sad that... Really, here's what I'm sad at. I'm sad that they stopped having the expansive rosters that Tenkaichi 3 did.
Right. Well, the way I feel about the whole roster thing, as long as certain main characters are in the game, I'm okay. And what they've kind of missed out on in the last couple of years is not including people like Janemba, the Coolers, the movie villains, and then they'll give us characters like Frieza Soldier in 3 variations.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, I get the whole Frieza Soldier's variations were added for Horde missions, but at the same time, it's like, dude, I'd rather have Chaozu.
Well, one of the things we've been sad about is that we've always looked for the next game that we can move the league to. I mean, Tenkaichi's great, but every time a new DBZ game comes out, we always like, okay, could this work? Could this work for the league? Yeah. And the answer is always no, because the roster's just not there.
How do you feel about Burst Limit?
Burst limit. The problem with burst limit.
Small roster.
Small
roster, but has one of the best AIs.
True, but it doesn't have the ability to change the AI of the player. The customization's nowhere near as good. It's just not as good a pick. What we need, you know what we need? We need a game like Xenoverse with the customization that Xenoverse has, but for every character, not just your character. Like, we need to be able to take Goku and stick whatever we want on him. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
For the next game.
Of course, that and Com versus Com. That's kind of important, too.
You know what? I'm going to drop a little exclusive tidbit in this stream.
Oh.
Without going into details, Tenkaichi 3 HD is still a thing that's being talked about.
Oh, man. That would be so cool. That would be really, really cool. Though, theoretically, you're watching Tenkaichi 3 HD right now.
HD, yeah. Yeah.
Dodon Ray from Chelsea.
I thought, honestly, the whole project was dead just because essentially what happened with Bandai, they said they'd want to do it, and then they just kind of shelved it and then ignored it. But with the PS4 getting the whole emulation thing, there's a possibility that they might bring Tenkaichi 3 as well as possibly Infinite World into the PS4 roster.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Now, of course, when I get more information about that, I'll let you guys know. It's just being talked about.
Right. This is just the water cooler speak right here.
Nothing is confirmed.
No.
For all we know, they'll say no, but there is something happening. I get questions all the time. I'm like, what's going on with it?
Yeah.
But
No one go start painting on water towers that Dino says, you know. But the hope is still alive, and sometimes that's enough.
Yeah, trust me. When news comes out, everybody will know.
Oh God, yeah. You kidding me? Yeah, the YouTube DBZ community will explode because this is one of the most beloved Dragon Ball Z games of all time.
Oh yeah.
This and Budokai 3, I think, go back and forth.
Beautiful this looks with the HD emulation.
Oh,
is it gonna connect?
It is connected, and this is it for Chaozu.
What a horrible way to die. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm sorry, Chaozu. Even if you're not real, that's just a brutal.
It doesn't exist anymore.
And in comes Yamcha. Yamcha and Mid Goku are all that's left, but that's saying a lot. Yamcha.
I feel like Janemba is going to just bust out that raid and just take out the entire team right now.
Yeah, Yamcha, pretty much the weakest member of the Dragon Ball Warriors. I mean, I'm sorry, of the Earth Defenders right now. He has been really powerful in the past. I know that there's some builds that work really well on him. I don't know if the Earth Defenders have quite figured out how to work with him yet. But right now, his performance has been a bit lackluster. I'm a little surprised we're not seeing Krillin in here instead. Last week was the first week that they could change out the bench team. So teams have 6 characters, right? 5 active characters, 1 on a bench. The 5 characters rotate in and out each week, and then you've got that 1/6 guy that's kind of your reserve, so you can trade out every 3 weeks. You can say, okay, you go to the bench, you come in. I'm a little surprised that they didn't bring Krillin off the bench, given Yamcha's performance the past 3 weeks. Not saying that that's a bad call. I don't want people like in Earth Defenders don't calm down. I'm not saying that you made the wrong choice. I'm just saying I'm surprised you a little surprised you didn't. For all I know, Krillin could be doing worse off in the test than Yamcha is. So. And God, another Dimension Sword attack's not gonna hit. It does hit.
It did. Wow, and that's the death of Yamcha.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't expect Yamcha to do that much damage to him.
Yeah, Yamcha's not what he used to be. Sometimes I sit there like, you know, because I have to be impartial. I can't really help the teams out, but I know, because I used to be the coach for the Earth Defenders, so I know some things that works with Yamcha, and I'm waiting to see if they try it again, or maybe they have tried it, it just hasn't worked. But in Mid Goku Super Saiyan form, he could still win this on his own if he just throws out ultimates like we know he has done in the past.
He might actually take out Janemba.
He might. He's got max power. He could throw out an Angry Kamehameha, or even just a regular Kamehameha would finish this. High-speed clash.
Janemba's tired.
Yeah, Janemba, a little more damage and a tag out would be the best thing for Janemba right now. The worst thing for Goku. Goku needs to take people out. He cannot let them tag. He can't afford it.
I gotta ask a really random question to the chat. Who had the better sword, Trunks or Janemba?
I have to go Janemba. I
gotta
personally...
go with Janemba too, but remember the first time Trunks showed up with that sword?
I know!
And how cool he was?
It was. Like, and the thing is, too, you gotta remember the way Funimation handled it, too. Like, they had a trailer. Trunks is coming.
Yeah.
And you're like, who the hell is this guy? Oh, man, he looks awesome. Look at that sword, you know?
Yeah.
But Janemba, I mean, that red sword is amazing. But Janemba's down. Yajirobe and Tapion versus Mid Goku. I think it's all going to come down to how well Mid Goku uses his blast stocks and his ultimates. That's the only way
it's going to be
gonna win
Yajirobe. First of all, this is the only game that had Yajirobe as a character. 2,
no,
he is one of the best. It's not?
The other Tenkaichis, I believe, had Yajirobe.
Oh, I mean the Tenkaichi series.
Oh, yeah. But yes.
And he is easily one of the best characters just because of his ultimate.
Oh, the hack and slash one. His B1 is one of the best B1s in the game. The Sensu Beam will take you from almost
Yeah, that's
no
what I'm talking
health.
about, the Sensu Beam, because basically it heals all your health.
And it's a B1, takes 5 blast stocks. In fact, on this new AI we have going, we have to severely limit what... Okay, this new difficulty. I have to be very careful on how I say this. We use a trainer program called Sparkling that changes a lot of things about the game, and there's an upgraded difficulty which makes the computer behave more intelligently. We have to be very careful because on this upgraded difficulty, he loves to use Sensu Beam. So we have to restrict what AIs he has on him, otherwise he would just Sensu Beam all the time.
Ooh.
Which is
That was
obviously...
a nice... Oh my gosh.
Ouch,
See?
nice combo. Is he not even going to let Goku use his ultimate? Oh, Goku, he's running out of max power. He has no more blast stocks. He does not use his ultimate.
Didn't use it.
That's really his only shot at winning this is his ultimate, and he hasn't used it once yet. I think the Blades can definitely win this. Right now, Goku has 1 blast stock. He has to get up to at least 3 to start using his Now I'm Angry. Nice dodge.
Nice dodge.
He's charging up. He could just charge up naturally. There he goes. Brilliant charge right there.
Is he going to pull off an Anger Kamehameha, though? That's the question.
Yeah. He has
The thing
not
is,
been
even if he
doing it.
does, it's not going to put him that much of an advantage over Yajirobe.
It would. It would. That Angry Kamehameha does 17 to 18,000 points of damage, especially charged up like he is. It could finish Yajirobe, but he's still got to go through Tapion. And he doesn't even use it. Meteor Smash, that connects. That's going to do some decent damage, but that's not what he needs right now.
Hashtag rest in peace, Yajirobe.
Yeah. But look at that. He needs to do more damage. He needs to do his ultimates. He's charging up. God, look at that charge rate. This is very impressive.
See if he does it. Come on, do it, please.
He could be trying to take Yajirobe out and save the ultimate for Tapion, which is a smart move.
Smart.
But only if he can do it in time. Oh, he tried to do a Sensu Beat and
Oh!
Goku said no! Goku said no, sir.
That would have pretty much solidified the end of that fight.
And Yajirobe's down. He has just... No, he run out of max power. He ran out of max power. He could charge right back up, though. Brave Cannon connects! I don't know.
That's a really terrible way to start that round off for Goku.
High-speed clutch. Here's the only way Goku can win this. He has to charge up, hit an ultimate, and then use his B1 stock to go ultimate again. That's the only shot he has here. And he's not even paying attention.
Oh, that's gonna knock him out.
No! He dodged it.
Wow!
Goku, still alive! He doesn't have the Blast 1 stocks, though. This is over. There's no way he's taking this much health from Tapion and still living.
It's funny, the video lagged for me for a second. I saw Brave Cannon, and then I just saw Survival Idiot, so I didn't see it. Or maybe the fight happened so fast that I missed out.
Oh, Tapion finally taking mid Goku down. A nice last stand by Goku, but he's designed for his ultimates, and he didn't use a single one this week. Ouch. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we've got 2 more matches. Piff! Tell them what they are.
Oh, well, they're Muscles and Majins, as well as Rugrats and Dragon Ball Warriors, the actual Dragon Ball Warriors, not the
ones that I keep thinking they are. But yes, next time, we'll see you guys then. Ta-ta!